As the time recording this, Nintendo announced their Indie World Showcase set for tomorrow, and what's been going on recently with the company, people are clearly not really happy about it. We're all wondering what's going on right now as we're starving for more first-party games, and with Gen 10 Pokemon not coming out until next year, what's next for the console? And what I mean what's next, I mean what's next for Switch 2 exclusive first-party games. Who knows? Well, maybe it's a coping mechanism, but I still believe there could be a slight chance of a general direct happening in the next few weeks around March to April, and it's all because of... Now, I decided to make this video because it's one I can quickly get out while I work on a few bigger videos. Now, like I said before, people are starving for a general direct, and I think there's still hope, and here's why. You see, all the way back in September, Nintendo hosted their latest Nintendo Direct, and it had its own dedicated Mario segment for Mario's 40th anniversary, with a bunch of brand new announcements for what to expect for Mario on the Switch 2. And one of those was a Yoshi game with a release date of spring 2026. And guess what? It's spring 2026 now. We still don't have any news at all about this brand new Yoshi game, or when it's even coming out. We're currently in the month of March, and it's already pretty much filled up with games to expect, with Pokemon Pokopia, which got pretty good views by the way, and Mario Wonder DLC with the amiibo, so it's safe to say it's not coming out in March, and it wouldn't even come out in March in the first place because that'd be too late of a shadow drop. I don't see it happening. April is so far a very eventful month with the brand new Mario movie and Tomodachi Life coming out in the same month. They're both sequels to very popular franchises, so it seems like the month is already filled up with Mario taking up the first half and Tomodachi Life taking up the second half. This only leaves May, which has nothing scheduled for it as far as I know, so this is where I believe the game is coming out because it makes the most sense. It's not filled out with anything, and also it's the last time we're in spring, so yeah, we gotta get out before June. If this is the case, it obviously wouldn't be in the June Direct, because why would we hear about that game in June if it's supposed to be coming out in spring? Yeah, it makes no sense. So I have 3 scenarios, so let's list them from worst to best while keeping them realistic. First, we could just get an overview trailer, which would be the lame thing. I feel like Yoshi dubs are better than that because compared to Mario Tennis and Wonder DLC, it feels like a bigger game you should advertise more in like a direct. But let's not worry about that. Let's think about a more positive thing, like it being announced in a dedicated Mario Direct for Mario Day, which is actually coming up in a few days, March 10th. Even though they've never done it for Mario Day, they've done it for Mario's 35th anniversary, so it's pretty possible. Even if they don't, they could just have a bunch of different announcements, but like at that point just do the direct, like the mini direct, cause come on. Mario Day was pretty lame last year, but they could redeem themselves by making it pretty good this year by announcing a few things, like GameCube NSO games like Mario Sunshine, Mario Kart, Tennis, Sluggers. They could add limited time events to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Mario Tennis Fever where you can unlock exclusive items and rewards maybe. They could give us a new trailer for the movie. They could give us some new Switch 2 additions to games that really need it. Like, well, not need it, but you know what I mean. And of course, Yoshi's game overview trailer. Like, come on. And maybe a 3D Mario if you really want to cope that hard, but yeah, you know. And while I was thinking about exclusive events for Mario Tennis Fever and Mario Kart World, could you imagine they actually have an event where you could unlock exclusive skins based off the movie that are actually voiced over by the cast? That would be pretty funny. Could you imagine Chris Pratt voicing over Mario in Mario Kart and Mario Tennis? That'd be pretty funny. I mean, they already added Lumily, so they could add Chris Pratt. And I know she's not a movie character, but I mean, they could have just added different colored variations for Luma and Mario Tennis Fever, but no, they added Lumily. They knew what they were doing. But anyway, no. The last scenario, which it could be the best scenario, is they release a General Direct around March 9th, because that's when it's going to be March 10th for Mario Day in Japan. And it has, once again, its dedicated Mario segment to celebrate Mario. And yeah, but I'm kind of leaning more towards mini Mario announcements on Mario Day because, I don't know. But it's not impossible to get directs in April. and possibly May too, or March. So yeah, we could still get that direct before June. I don't know why I said May. I meant March. I kind of forgot we're in March, but this video is really sloppy. But yeah, that's just gonna do it for today's video. Yeah. Do you think there's gonna be a direct this March or maybe April? I don't know. What do you think? So yeah, subscribe for more Mario Kart because that's the kind of content I do. I might do fever content, but I don't know. But with that being said, yeah, I'm gonna go now. So bye.